Welcome to the Power Pivot YouTube series. I'm Ismail and I'm thrilled to guide you through this exciting journey. Whether you're just getting started with data analysis or looking to enhance your Excel skills, this series is designed for you. We'll explore everything from importing data to creating data models, building DAX formulas, and visualizing insights. So let's dive in and start unlocking the full potential of Power Pivot together. Here is a look at what we're going to be covering in each of these episodes. We're going to have five different episodes, and I'm planning to make it short series so that you are able to learn and understand and apply each of these. So in episode one, we're going to be looking at why or what is Power Pivot, how do we use them, why do we need them. So that's in episode one. In episode two, I'm going to be looking at how do we import data, especially from Excel. In episode 3, we're going to be building those data models, building those relationships between these data that you're importing. And then an introduction to DAX or formulas in Power Pivot is what I'm going to be covering in episode 4. And then to end it, we are going to be creating charts and visuals using Power Pivot. So that is how I've split these series or modules into. I look forward to seeing you in those videos. Thank you so much. Welcome to episode one of this series. And in this, we're going to understand little about Power Pivot. Now, I'm sure before we get into Power Pivot, all of us would have worked on pivot table or at least heard of pivot tables while we are working on Excel. What a pivot table does in simple terms is it helps you to summarize the data. And if you have pivot charts, then of course you can also visualize the data. But otherwise, in general, it will help you to summarize the data. However, in a pivot table, one of the challenges is that you can summarize the data from a single table or a single data set. So that is what you can. You cannot combine multiple sources for your pivot table. So that is one. The second thing is Excel in general cannot handle large chunks of data. It will crash. That is one of the other reasons as to why Power Pivot came into existence. Let us understand this in detail as we proceed. So, like I mentioned before, that since pivot table cannot handle or Excel cannot handle large chunks of data, that is when Power Pivot came into existence. And it is definitely referred to as a game changer, especially for those who are working with data in Excel. And it will help you to handle large chunks of data. This is the primary reason as to why Power Pivot came into existence. It can handle large data sets. How it can be done effortlessly. You can bring in data from multiple sources and combine them into a single powerful data model. So you can get data from maybe an SQL server or an Oracle database or from the internet or from your Excel file. You can combine that. So that's one. The other reason for that is you can see it can perform complex calculation using something called as DAX, which we will look at in the in the episodes to come. It can also analyze data faster. It is, of course, more efficient and it is also more effective. And it can do deeper insights and it can take your data skills to the next level. Let us understand this with an example. Here is a common example which all of us would be able to connect or relate with. We have an orders table, and let's assume that this is an e-commerce company. So they have a table which contains all the orders. Now, you might have a question, why not have all of these, the details of the customer, like, the name, maybe the age, gender, where they're working, all of that inside the orders table. And then there's a products table. So again, you could ask, why not have all the details like, name of the product, the category, the description of the product, the price of the product, all of that, why not have it in the orders table? Imagine when you have maybe like, let's say 100 products, that should be okay. But when you have large data sets, when you have more than like 5,000, 6,000 products, Excel will not be able to analyze that data as effectively for you. And another way to sort. So Imagine having all of this data in a single file. That file is going to be large. So best way to keep or store data like this is have these three separate tables. So you will have the customer table, which will have a unique customer ID. It will have the details, the demography of the customer. All of that can be in a separate table. So since it is in a separate table, the size of these individual files are also going to be smaller. So you will have a separate customer table, and your order table could have some references of that customer. It does not need to have all the information of the customer. It could just have the customer ID, which can interlink with your customer table. Similarly, a product table. The product table can contain maybe the product name, the product ID, the category of the product, the price of the product, the availability of the product, whatever else details that you want about the product can be stored separately in the products table. Now, if you were working on normal pivot table, I'm sure you would not be able to connect all of these, and that is where Power Pivot comes into play, or Power Pivot comes into play. With that, you will be able to combine a data or get data or summarize data and visualize data from all of these three different tables into one. So that's another primary advantage of using Power Pivot. Okay. We will understand, a calculated field, there are calculated column, there is something called as a measure. All of that will be done as we proceed. But I want you to understand this basic concept that you can combine data from multiple sources using Power Pivot. And of course, it makes your file more efficient, more faster. It can definitely handle large chunks of data. So this is the primary takeaway or the key takeaway that I want you to take from this particular episode. Thanks so much, and I will see you in the next episode.